Hello, my wisdom lights. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you enjoy all the content on my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me and support me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video, and check out my website for all your spiritual goodies. And thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hello, welcome in, my beautiful wisdom lights. How y'all doing out there? This is your survival guide and some key tips to help you through the lunar eclipse happening at 25 degrees of Scorpio on May 16th, 2022. This is a powerful time, very life-changing energy that is going to catapult us to new heights. Even for some people, new depths. Remember, you got to know what house this eclipse is happening in. So where is the house of Scorpio? Where is the house that carries the 25 degree of Scorpio? Because you know, in some houses you might have cuss houses where part of Scorpio is in the 9th, part of Scorpio in the 10th. You got to know how the degrees fall in your personal chart. You want to know deeper? I'll go more about that. Book astrology session with me. I could break it down. Or you just want to go learn for yourself, go to Google, look up your natal chart, type in Google natal chart. So many websites now. It's so mainstream astrology, so just look that up. And when you're ready, come book with me. I can go deeper into the layers of what's really going on in your life, helping you break down the script, because that's what astrology natal chart is, your script, and why you here, where you're coming from, where you're going, you know. So that's that wisdom on that. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you all for being here. Make sure you check out all the videos on my channel. Make sure you check out the monthly tarot readings. You know, give me your feedback. Make sure y'all comment, share, help the channel grow, because when I grow, you grow. That's how the universe works. Remember, the universe is all about giving and receiving. Okay, thank you all. Let's see, where do I want to start this beautiful reading? So first, like I say, this is like a wisdom talk, like a chit chat we having about the energies. So I want to say, let's break down the energy of Scorpio. Let's break down the energy of Scorpio. Okay, what is Scorpio? Scorpio energy is all about transforming. But they keep it at transform, but I coin it as like Scorpio energy's forced transformations. And I want to give a disclaimer too. I don't pick and choose my favorite zodiac sign. Every zodiac sign has a light and good side. Y'all gotta understand the energy is just is. You gotta understand what Scorpio rule, what Gemini rule, what Sag rule, what Capricorn rule, what Virgo rule. Every zodiac sign rules something, either good or bad. You know, yes, Scorpio deal with the underworld. Scorpio deal with demons. Scorpio deal with the things that we fear, ruled by Pluto. You gotta know these things if you're trying to understand why people always associate Scorpio with death, destruction, transformation energies. Okay, so Scorpio, they say I transform, but I coin it as I am going under, or I'm under forced transformation. I just don't leave it as I transform. I leave Scorpio as like forced transformations, rebirth, death. Yes, it deals with all that. The underworld, your personal underworld. What is the underworld energy for you? Okay. Yeah. Scorpio is a water sign. Scorpio is a water sign, but it's like boiling water, because you know Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. It has two rulers. Water is sensing. So I want to touch on like this energy is very, you feel it. You know what's going on right now energetically. You know, like something is shaking in the heavens, something is shaking the universe. Water energy allow you to feel. Earth energy allow you to feel. Okay. Because you got to understand the modes. What type of mode is this? It's like a water energy. This is a fixed water, because it's like a lake, a dark murky lake. Like Scorpio energy is like, again, it's fixed. Fixed energies don't always change. That's why I say how you want to call a fixed sign change. The mutable signs deal with changing of the seasons. You know, fixed energy wants to hold it. That's why no matter what, the sun gonna shine. No matter what, the earth is going to be the earth. No matter the sky going to be the sky. Aquarius. The earth is Taurus. No matter what, the dark going to be the dark. Scorpio. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all about transformation Yeah, and to a certain degree, that's why I say it's forced transformation. It's like, okay, you don't want to be in the darkness no more. You got to go through an intense burn, an intense trauma, something intense. But it's like constant with Scorpio energy. You're going to constantly go through it, you know. That's why it's ruled by so many different, like, things, insects. Scorpio is ruled by, like, the spider, the scorpion, of course, but also the eagle, the owl. It deals with a lot of animals. Like the crocodile deal with Capricorn. You know, it's deep, y'all. But I won't go too far on this side. But let's focus back on the energies of Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign ruled by Mars and Pluto. Mars is force. See, this is right here. Thank God it's on here. Mars is force. I want you to see it. Look in the camera. Force. Pluto, transformations. So Scorpio energy is forced transformations, okay? And if you look at the glyph of what Pluto represents, Pluto glyph look like a magnifying glass. So right now with this eclipse is going to force you to really hone in on what is, against Scorpio shadow, what is hiding out within yourself, or you may be able to perceive what's hiding beneath the surface with other people, because Scorpio energy is below the surface. Opposite sign of Taurus, above the surface. The earth, outside the earth, you know, above ground. Scorpio is below ground, okay? That's the axis between Taurus and Scorpio. Every zodiac sign has a sister sign. The sister sign of Scorpio is Taurus. Sister sign of Sag is Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Pisces. Everybody has a sister sign. Aries, Libra. You know, so that's all I want to say. Let me see, Pluto force. I think that's it until I get to my notes on the sheet. And then we're going to, let's see, it's the solve not involved. So what makes an eclipse? I think I touched on it on the last video. Make sure y'all go watch the last video where I talked about the Taurus eclipse, because there's a lot of information that correlates to one another, so you can understand the full picture. My wisdom advice, make sure y'all have your notebooks, getting y'all free wisdom, take your notes, write down what resonate with you, leave the rest, okay? But always say this video, come back to it like a week later, 2 weeks later, and really rewatch it and understand what I'm saying in this video, because anything in life, the order for something to stick and click for you, you have to watch it 7 times. Thank God I had a good substitute teacher in elementary school. She was like Cedric. She kept bragging about her son. You know how some people, older people are, they love to brag about certain smart children or whatever like that, gifted. Oh, my child do this, my child do that. So the older lady, she was bragging about I'm talking about sub, y'all, in elementary. I can't remember the lady. Was it Miss Butler? Something. I can't remember her name. But she always would say, my child is so smart, my child is so smart. And she was like, she tried to implement whatever she did for her child on us. And she was like, and it stuck with me, y'all. She was like, you know, if you try to remember something, you want to pass a test, you want to learn something, you want it to stick, you want to read it or repeat it 7 times to yourself. So deep. I'm not going to cry. So deep. It just hit me, because 777 was the address. 0777 was the address where I had my spiritual awakening when I was working. It's I don't want to say I was working at, but back in 17, while I was working at the address across the street, when I looked up, it was 0777. I looked around. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? You know, I had a deeper awakening with those numbers. So 7 means something to me, and it just hit me now. Like the subs, you say, yeah, replay something or repeat it to yourself 7 times to make the information stick. So if you want something to stick, you want to understand something, you want to repeat it 7 times, okay? And that's like Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is the detective. Scorpio energy is secrets, your secrets, other people's secrets, things, you know, we like to hide in the dark. You're not gonna know what somebody is hiding unless you have an open third eye, or unless you sit and talk to them. That's why the 8th house is next to the 7th house. The 7th house is partnerships. The 7th house is going on a date, hanging out with your friends, driving one-on-one in a car with somebody. That's the 7th house, when you up close with somebody. And then the 8th house is if they decide to share a secret or something they're going through with you. That's why Scorpio energy also rule over therapy. And if you have a lot of Scorpio energy in your chart, you might Scorpio, we could say Mars or Pluto add a lot of those aspects. You might always find yourself in situations where people are always telling you their business, their secrets, or you always be put in situations where you have to reveal your secrets. You have to reveal who you are, always being exposed type of energy, especially with these eclipses, because eclipses are fate, something you can't control. Um, but eclipses, the south, okay, back to what an eclipse is. Eclipses are when the south or north node is touching the new moon or full moon, okay? Now, this to add on what I said in the last video. I had said, write this down. New moons, solar eclipses, are when the new moon is touching the north node. Okay, or we could just say a solar eclipse is when the full moon or new moon is touching the north node. A lunar eclipse is when the new moon or full moon is touching the south node. Okay, so lunar is south node. Lunar is south node. Solar is north node. However it plays around, because the new moons and full moons be flipping. So that's why I don't want to say too much on new moon, but it's going to happen on the new moon or full moon. So when you hear that, it's either new moon or full moon when those eclipses are happening, lunar or solar. Okay, solar is daytime, lunar is nighttime energy. Also, heavy subconscious work can be done. If you want to manifest with the eclipses, like they say, they really don't want you to. But remember, eclipses are portals. So if you want to use the portal energy, you have to do it during the daytime, solar. Okay. And again, it's all about channeling. Like eclipses are powerful energy. So if you want to manifest, don't do it by yourself. You might not be able to harness it. That's why it's a lot of energy. They don't know how to break it down with people because I'm giving you wisdom, I'm giving you gems. I usually don't talk to unless you private booking readings with me. I give people deeper wisdom than I give, surface level on my platforms. But I'm gonna give y'all this. So with eclipses, if you ever watch Avatar and different things like that, moving stuff that talk about spirituality and stuff like that, eclipses deal with powerful, chaotic energy you can't control. You can harness the energy for something, you just can't control it by yourself. Harness it by yourself. You need a group. So if you're trying to manifest or you're trying to heal, you're trying to do something, call on a healing group, a manifestation group. I know Mooney Long just said on the Breakfast Club she was about to have a vision board party. So like do stuff in groups when it comes down to eclipse work or trying to manifest or use eclipse energy. Don't do it by yourself. That's their wisdom for that. What they don't tell you, fully about with manifesting and trying to use eclipse energies, okay? But back to the Scorpio energy and what's going on. So remember, this is a full moon lunar eclipse. So because it's a lunar eclipse, because the south node evolved. Okay, so remember, a full moon is when the sun and moon are opposite each other. So picture you about to fight somebody, picture you doing tug of war. That's a full moon. Full moons deal with awareness. Full moons deal with things you can see. New moons are things you really can't see. That's why I don't really recommend manifesting on new moons, unless again vision boards. That's one thing you can get away with doing with working with manifestation. You can always work a vision board or reset or redo a vision board under every energy. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with planning. Okay, but with that, conjunctions, that's what a new moon is. Conjunctions when the energies are together, blended. You don't know if it's a conjunction is like somebody walking up behind you and tapping you on your back. That what a conjunction is. Okay, but deep into conjunction is like basically something is merging with you or something is having sex with you, in the sense of like what sex is. Sex is merging. Sex is Scorpio energy. A lot of people could be having sex under this time. A lot of people could be having experiences around somebody forcing sex from them. It's a whole lot of dark things could be happening right now. The Taurus eclipse was easy, fun, food, money, love, earth energy, your home energy, the body energy, real kind of light, if you will. Wasn't too heavy. But this Scorpio eclipse, because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. I don't really talk too much about Mars, but besides the forced transformation thing. Taurus is ruled by Venus, Gaia. So Pluto is a totally different type of energy than what Venus is. Venus is a benefic. in astrology, meaning good, pleasant, easy to work with. Venus, Jupiter, benefics. The malefics: Mars, Pluto, Saturn. Hell, I would say Neptune and Uranus. You know, they all deal with chaos, um, powerful faded energy, things bigger than oneself you can't control. It's like somebody said, oh, I'm going to school and be like a doctor. I'm going back to school for cosmetology. I'm going to do something. I'm going to get a degree. Things higher than yourself, meaning you about to put a lot of work in, go through a lot of ups and downs, trials and tribulations to achieve a goal, to achieve that degree. You know, doing something big. That's what the outer planets deal with. Something that's, you know, like you don't see how the end gonna be. Yes, you're going to school or going to do something to get a degree, but you don't know how the end. You don't know the whole full process and what the journey gonna unfold throughout that course of that schooling. You know, so the outer planets all deal with some type of shake up, revelation, lie, because Neptune deal with lies and scandals. Pluto deal with stalkers, the boogeyman, the scary. I can say things go bump in the night, scary possessions, being possessed by dark entities. Just a lot of Pluto is dark energy. It is what it is. So be mindful of that. I really want you to understand it. And like what happened to me today, because I'm filming this on, I won't say what today is. Today I'm filming this on the 6th. So I got a letter mail about me on like some the debt collectors for what is shit. I forgot already. And I just said it earlier. I got the letter about school. I owe student loans. They're trying to get their money or whatever. So debt collectors, things debt. What you owe could all be coming up. What you could be trying to get it released right now. The eclipse might, eclipse it out or figure out a way to deal with it or get it resolved. All that energy right there. For like I said, full moons deal with completions, awareness, by being with the South Node in the eclipse things out. So you're gonna be releasing people, places, and things. You're gonna be letting go a lot of things, especially around deep Pluto, deep under the surface trauma, things you might not know. But I feel like everything leading up to this point you've known about. You had to deal with the trauma. Mama, father, the rapist, all type of things, brother, sister, everything you had to deal with trauma-wise that you've been holding on to in the back of your head below the surface is coming up to get released, okay? It's coming up to get released now, okay? So good luck on that front, y'all. Scorpio also deal with sharing. I could say sharing information, sharing benefits, sharing money. It could deal with sharing. All that could be coming up right now. Could be releasing an old contract or even a soul contract. Eclipses deal with fate, souls, soul contracts. So new people could be coming in. Old people could be leaving out. Like I say, a lot of things with people, places, and things could be changing right now. So don't get too fixated on everything right now. Let everything flow, okay? I'm gonna get into the tips, y'all. I know y'all waiting on the tips. I got the tips down here, but I want to, let us unpack this energy because this is a lot to unpack. So Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn. He's retrograde at the time of this eclipse. Same is Mercury in Gemini. 4 degrees Gemini is retrograde in this eclipse. Mercury gonna retrograde back into Taurus too by I want to say by June or by late May or whatever. But also Jupiter just went into Aries on May 10th as well. So it's a lot of faded movement, a lot of new energies. Aries energy is something totally different from Pisces, where Jupiter been in. So a lot of new beginnings, but I feel like this with these eclipses and these retrograde season kicking off, I think it's a lot of people from the past coming back. Faded events, faded meetings, just fate. And it's a 6 year, so a lot of unions, a lot of divine unions, a lot of like I say, people trying to come back. I don't know why I'm feeling it, but I've been feeling a lot of downloads like that twin flame energy or that soulmate energy, because I talked about that in the last video, what a twin flame is, what a soulmate is. I'm gonna touch on it here quick and I'll move on. Twin flames, you have multiple twin flames. That's why you go through so many relationships, intense relationships, and deal spiritual connections with, especially right now, the energy we're in by Neptune being in Pisces for the past 20 years. So you're gonna have a lot of spiritual unions with a lot of people, and you're gonna think it's the one, but you have many ones. Okay, twin flames are heaven hell connections. That's why you have an intense connection with somebody, but oh girl, I can't be around that person no more. Or they did this to me, they triggered me in this type of way. And even though I can feel them thinking about me, all these type of spiritual connections, that what twin flames are. Soulmates, your soul, your divine counterpart, your soul mate, who the creator created you with. Remember, twin flames are Adam and Eve. If you know the Bible story about Adam and Eve, Eve was created from Adam's rib. She was ripped from him. Again, it's all in your face. That's why I love the lady that broke it down to me. I'm like, oh wow, I already knew about it, but when you have a conversation with somebody, it brings something to your awareness. Like, oh my God, I didn't think perception. I didn't think of it that way. This is what a twin flame is. This is the whole soul. Okay, now mind you, this is soulmates. This is soulmates. Okay, this is soulmates. Y'all was made together, if you will. Or we could say the divine feminine, divine masculine, if we want to go that route. Okay, but with karmics and the twin flame experience is this: your soul has been ripped up in many pieces. This is Eve ripping off from Adam. Okay, I want you to look at the screen. I just did it on the screen. So this is what twin flames is. Twin flames are heaven and hell connections in the sense of parts of you all over the galaxy, all over the dimensions. Twin flames come in your life to help you experience what love is and what love is not. That's why you have so much love for this person, but I also hate this person at the same time. Oh my God, I can't explain it. There's a whole lot of energy. Yes, it's intense, it feel good, it feel right, but at the same time, Neptune is involved, Pluto most likely involved, illusions involved with Neptune. So it might seem good at that moment, but when you really, because that's why the universe always separates you from that person. Again, separation. Heaven, hell, y'all, is in your face. All the words are there. Oh, we in separation. Meaning, again, you're not going to come together. That's like somebody getting divorced with somebody and they say, oh, we're going into separation. Meaning you're most likely not going to come back together. All the words right there in your face. Oh my God. Even like I say with soulmate, the one, once you heal, that's why they always talk about heal. Once you piece yourself back together again, you get the true soulmate, because you in healed, they in healed. Okay, it's again all a choice, but that's your true divine counterpart. That's why I say divine counterpart. Now, I don't really talk about the twin flame energy, because the twin flame, like I said, I experienced it. And I ain't seen the underworld, and I ain't seen these men I was connected to. I saw we was in the underworld, and I had to rise up out of the underworld. You know, thank God for one of my I was his twin flame. He wasn't mine in a sense, if that makes sense. That's why I say you have many, because that's why it goes into like the Eve and Adam situation. So like by being ripped off, this is a piece of, if you try to come together, look at Eve still right here. So this is Lilith, she ran off. Okay, that's the female counterpart to Adam. So if you're looking at the screen, you have Adam right here, and you have a piece of him he ripped off right here, which is Eve, a smaller part. So you ripping a part of yourself off. You're cutting off a part of you so you can have something, because the one you was created with ran off. The other one you was created with, you couldn't take, you couldn't handle, you couldn't be around. But if you just worked on yourself and tried to figure out, because that was toxic masculinity come from Adam, the beginning. So it's like, if he would just opened up to the feminine, let her experience, let her be her, let her be heard, let the goddess feel and explore and understand who she is. If he would have released his ego, it would have most likely worked. How do you know the story? He didn't want to let her be on top, all them type of control type of things. That's where the toxic energy come in. But Adam, the masculine, has to heal. Same with the feminine, because Lilith, she left and went with somebody that had higher power than Adam. She went and made it with an archangel. That would a Lucifer storyline come in it. But it's deep, y'all. I don't want to tarry too long on that topic. But if you want to know more, you can book a session with me and I could break it down more. If you just want to have a conversation with me, I could break it down more of what I know about my experience with all those energies in those beings, because I have met all of them. Okay. But that's neither here or there. Let's get back to the Scorpio eclipse. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into, well, let me see. I want to talk about the timeline. So remember, Pluto is like the laser. Just picture yourself going to have lipo or fat removal surgery. Pluto is the laser cutting something off, fine, like cutting it off, cutting the dead weight off. There's Pluto cutting off, sucking off what you don't need. You know, it could feel like you squeezing a sponge or squeezing a banana. Like, it's going to hurt, but at the end, the new shape, the new form, you're going to love it, but you got to maintain it, okay? You got to maintain it. You got to understand, like, whatever is releasing for your highest good, okay? Let me see. I talked about the axis. Timeline jumping. Of course, eclipses are allowing us to timeline jump. That's why it is good time to reset your vision boards and change your perspective. That's why it's important to know where these what houses eclipse is affecting you in, so you could transform and change your vision board to fit that way fate is pushing you. Duh, you know, makes sense, right? So with that being said, you got to understand what timeline fate is pushing you on. So they want to talk about, oh, we have free will. If we have free will, we be running around, we'll be doing, we'll be stealing, we'll be having the person who we want to be with, we'll be doing everything we wanted to do. Yes, we co-create with the universe, but we do not have full reigns, full control. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You do not have full free will. It just don't work like that. I'm sorry to blow some people's mind, but you don't have full free will, okay? You are able to co-create, and that's it. When I say co-create, meaning you're able to, set an intention, get your mind clear, and if you want something, you can go after it if it's open for your taking. If it's not there, if it's not working out, most likely it's not for me. It's not meant for you. Meaning you don't have free will because you can't get what you want. See how it works? Duh, in your face. Everything is in people's face. They just gotta wake up to understanding and awareness. That's the whole goal around awakening and being spiritual. Awareness. Now Pluto, the Scorpio lunar eclipse, is awareness of our shadow. Things we hide, things we don't want to deal with, things we don't want to face. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Then we're gonna get into where the blood. Okay, so this is a blood moon lunar eclipse. The name comes from the reddish color, the reddish hue that is on the moon with the connection with the sun. So the sun is making the moon red, and it's full of energy, and that's why it's kind of it's reddish, and that's where you get the blood part from. Okay. We're going to feel this on a physical, emotional, mental, spiritual level. The effects of this eclipse going to happen from, it could be a 1 month to 6 months prolonged. You know how some people say, oh, I lost my job? That's most likely eclipse and hit them, or they in some type of aspect to the nose of fate. Because the eclipses shake things up, and losing your job is a big shake up. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and get into the tips, and we're gonna wrap up this video, y'all. So I got 5 tips this time. Okay, number 1 is gratitude, giving thanks. You make a gratitude list with this energy, because like I say, Scorpio is so dark, so intense, so scary. You want to have a strong connection with your angelic team. So number 1 is write a gratitude list, give thanks. You remember that you're right where you need to be, no matter how scary, no matter how heavy depression is, because depression gonna be heavy right now. So number 1 is write gratitude list. Number 2, take some type of money class, research and understand more about money. If you can't take a class, go on YouTube. A lot of videos out there. Research how to use and maximize off your money, and understand how to use money as a tool. I really want y'all to get that financial literacy together and understand how to use the money as a proper tool to better your life, okay? Because money is a tool. I really want you to understand that money is a tool. Use the tool right to get what you want, but you have to bring that to your what? I said it earlier and said it throughout this whole video. Your awareness, okay? Awareness. Number 3, I want you to do a burning bowl ritual. It's all about releasing. Even if you don't want to do a burning bowl ritual, write, journal, get things off. Remember, Scorpio rules therapy. So if you don't want to talk to nobody, if you don't want to book a session with nobody, journal, write out how you feel, what's coming up, what you're dealing with, your life, what you give thanks to. You could combine the number 1 and number 3 together if you want, so you really want to release and feel what this eclipse is bringing up for you to feel. So a lot of past hurt, Scorpio energy, deal with the past. What that person did me, you're gonna feel all that coming up right now. You're gonna be like, oh my God, why I'm feeling this? I thought I dealt with this through all this healing work I've been doing, because I know I'm tired of healing. I've been healing for years. Everybody know I've been on my spiritual journey since 2016. We get tired sometimes, and I'm at the point where this energy is draining, because Pluto do soul exhaustion. I'm exhausted of constantly being in a state of healing. I'm burnt out, but it's okay. My blessing coming. What I truly want and desire is coming. Number 4, work on detoxing. I would start taking a detox tea, losing weight under this energy, starting a gym membership under this energy. Perfect time to lose weight. Oh my God. Perfect time to start a gym membership. Perfect time to get in the gym right now and really start a detox ritual, exercise ritual right now. Focus on your gut health. Okay, that's number 4. Focus on your gut health, detox right now. Okay, number 5, I want you to do a 2-hour meditation. I want you to go deep. I want you to do a deep meditation. 2 hours. Put your crystals on your body. If you don't know how to do it, you can research it, or you could DM me, or reach out and do it. Like I say, book a session with me, and I could FaceTime you, and I could show you and guide you through the deep meditation process. But you want to do a deep meditation / Reiki healing. You could do Reiki on yourself with your crystals. All you gotta do is talk to your crystal and say, Crystal, I ask that you allow me to use your healing abilities and heal me in the way I need to be healed. Shield me in the way I need to be shielded. Yes, talk to your crystal. All about words and connection, okay? Yes, you have to connect to relationships on every level with everything, not just relating to a person. You got to relate to say you have animals, your crystals, your jobs. You got to relate to everything. Connect with everything, okay? So that's what I want you to deal with for this lunar eclipse, okay? A reason why I want you to do the deep meditation, because a lot of people are having heart attacks. A lot of people are dying. Scorpio deal with death. So you're going to see a lot of people trying to leave the earth at this time. So I really want y'all to really do this meditation and put them crystals on you and heal. If you don't know what crystal to get you a couple pieces of clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst right now, or especially black crystals, because they help with the dark energies, to shield you from the dark energies that could be coming up right now. But I really want you to do that, because I don't want none of my people dying with no heart attack, because I have the wisdom to share to you to help prevent that. Because my heart has been hurting. I ain't lying. My heart has been hurting for the past, I'm filming this on the 6th, for the past week since the eclipse. My heart, because I have a lot of Leo energy. My heart, because Taurus squares Leo, Scorpio squares Leo as well. So it's been squaring me, squares are tension, for me to evolve and heal my heart. Because if I didn't know what I know about spirituality and holistic healing, I'll be at the hospital right now, y'all. I'll be in passed out or something. But I know how to heal myself. Chiron and Aries, I know how to heal myself. So with that being said, work your crystals, put your crystals on you. Like I said, rose quartz is good for the heart, emerald is good, serpentine is good for the heart and powerful healing energy. Any type of quartz, but preferably clear quartz or rose quartz right now. And like I say, I have Mystic Merlin on my website, and I have a lot of crystals on my website. So check out my website. I do drops off, I do shipping. So yeah, you have no excuse not to be doing your work. None at all. Okay? But this is Mystic Merlin that I've been holding throughout the whole video, y'all. Indigo Gabo. That's the name of this crystal. And like I said, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out, book a session, talk to me. Like I say, this is a good time for therapy. This is a good time to do heavy shadow work. And again, you have no choice. The eclipse is going to push it up. You have no choice but to deal with it right now. So I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Remember, check out all the other videos on my channel. And remember, what you find in the universe always come back to you. I love you all. Be blessed.